Hello. What is up, guys? TITOBODS here, and welcome back to our channel. For those of you guys who are just tuning in on this video and you haven't yet gone to our day 1 and day 2, this is day 3 of the Mightiest Governor event video series in our channel. So if you want to check out our day 1 and day 2, it's all in the description down below so that you can check it out before this video. We all know that day 3 is all about your gathering and also, of course, is spinning your advent wheels wherein you can get your heroes and stuff. So before we continue with the video, don't forget to like this one first and share it with your friends or your alliances so that you can help the channel out. And also, if you like this kind of content or you play Age of Empires Mobile, please don't hesitate to subscribe and give us love and ring the bell so you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you guys. So moving on with the video, if you have checked out our previous video on day 2, I have already mentioned some of the key points in order for you guys to have a chance to rank on day 3 of the Mightiest Governor event. So gathering itself will give you a lot of points as long as you know how to handle business in day 3. And that is why I am here to guide you and tell you all the points that maybe you know or maybe you don't know yet. So going back to video number 2 or day 2 yesterday, what I've mentioned is how you are going to prepare before day 3. So on day 2, if you have followed my instruction already, you should have a full load of 4 to 5 troops that is ready before the reset of day 3. So what do you mean by that? So for example, you have been gathering, for example, this one, and you see on the time spent that you are already just 15 minutes away or 20 minutes away, something like that. You have to time it in order for you to get all those resources to not go back to your city. Because what will happen is it will go back to your city, and if it isn't time yet to go back to your city for you to get points on day 3, that will be a very huge loss on the resources gathered and getting points for day 3. Now, what you have to do is to make sure that you make your troops idle outside your city before the timer of the gathering or time spent here should be finished if the load is already at max. Now, if your load isn't maxed yet, you can farm a tile, for example, because sometimes the Alliance Center will be emptied out and you still have a few loads that you can carry, so you can still farm the resources. It doesn't matter what resources you're going to farm on the first day or second day in order for you to prepare before day 3, but the fact of the matter is your troops should have max load capacity already. So you have to do it with all your troops, and it's now easier than before because you only need to click on that tile, for example, and you can now gather. Click on the auto return. You must make sure there is no check and also no check on your auto unit quantity, because if you have auto unit quantity, as you can see here, your troops will only load that much for the troops that you have on the march. Now, before we continue with our gathering heroes, what I want you to know is that this is where your civilizations and bonuses are going to count. It is really important. So sometimes, like me, if I am going to prepare for this one, but I didn't really prepare for this current MGE, but if you're going to prepare for this, you need to check out the civilizations that will help you out. So I have already mentioned troop load in this video, so you already have an idea on which civilization is going to help you out. And make sure you do it 3 days before the gathering event, because what will happen is if you do it on the gathering day or a day before gathering day, you can't change your civilization. So there is actually a cooldown right now for your civilizations. So I think it's 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. That's the cooldown for your civilization to change. But I'm not sure. But it's best to still be safe. That's sorry, because I just recently changed my civilization, I think, on the other account. If you are going to use or gather before the day of the gathering event, what you want is the Egyptians. Why? Number 1 is because of the troop load. Okay, so troop load plus 5%. So, as I've said, the gathering speed is not important before the day of the gathering event. What you need is troop load in order for your troops to get more load with your gathering troops. In order for you to get more points, they can load up more and you can get more points when you return them to your citadel on gathering day. Now, what other things does have troop loads that can help you on with your troops? It's not the gems, don't be confused about that, but there is some other things that can help you with the troop load. And of course, one of those things is your gathering heroes ability or skills, sorry. So there are actually gathering heroes that has the troop load increase in their skills. So we're going to talk about that in a bit. But the other thing is your mounts. Okay, so one of the things that I've said that will give you additional load increase are your full stores that you can get from your mounts. So this is different from abundance. So abundance is additional resources that you gained after successful gathering. And this is not going to be added to your troop load. That is why abundance and troop load are actually a good way or a good combo because you're going to have a lot of resources that you can gather before the day of the gathering. So you need both of these mounts, abundance and troop load, before the gathering day when you are gathering your resources. Those are actually going to help you a lot. Another thing that will give you extra gathering resources is your Ring of Sunflower. It will give you an extra resources depending on how many levels you have already in this Ring of Sunflower. Now, another ring that will help you with your troop load plus gathering speed is your Ring of Steeds. Now, I'm not saying that you get these rings as priorities, but if you can unlock them, if you want to unlock them, it will actually boost your gathering speed, your troop load, and of course, your extra resources gathered from your sunflower. Now, let's say that the day 3 is already here. Like, it's already reset, you need to get all your resources back to your base. Now, make sure that they are already near your base when they are full, so that right away after reset, they are going to be inside your city right after reset. So you're going to be more efficient with timing and with your points. Now, once you are in the gathering day, you can now change your civilization to either, let's say, Arabs because it has gathering speeds for food, and also your Byzantines because it has gathering speeds for stones. All your troops are going to have 5% for stone gathering speed for your Byzantines and 5% food gathering speed for your Arabs. So those will also help you out. So now if your troops are too far away from your city, you can gather all throughout the day first before you bring it back to your city. Once your troop load is already maxed out, you can also do that to save time on marching. But for me, if you are really participating in the MGE, make sure that you have set your alarms because you can actually see how much time is left for before they go back to your city or they finish their gathering. Now, another thing that will boost your gathering speed is, of course, hero skills, which we are going to talk in a bit. And another thing is the ring also. So as you can see, we have a gathering speed ring here with the horse steeds earlier and also your free ring. This one. So you also will have increased gathering speed when you have that with you. Now also your mounts will help because they have also gathering speeds with the skill or traits Swift. So depending on the level of your rarity for your Swift, you are going to have increased gathering speeds. Now, since we are already finished with the gathering speeds, tips, and everything for your gathering, that I think is really important for you guys to really max out your potential or values with your gathering day. Next up is our gathering troops. I'm going to show you all my presets and everything, or maybe just show you the troops because they are all here. My bonus right now, gathering bonus, are not that great. I haven't really upgraded them yet. But as you can see, my main troop that has the best gathering bonus is actually this unit here. And for sure, there are players out there that that has way better gathering bonus than what I have with my troops. But this is how I do it. What I usually do is have King Derek here, Diao Chan, and Darius. So for example, your King Derek will give you the efficient harvest. So you have here increased gathering speed for all your resources by 35%, which is really, really good. Then also we have here windfall skill that increases the gathering speed again of all resources by 30%. Plus, you have extra resources upon finishing your gathering. Now, Diao Chan is actually a gathering hero, which in season 1, funny enough, we have Diao Chan roaming around the field battling other heroes. But it was a fun time during the first month of the game, and it was really something else. We had fun. We had fun. If you have experienced that, you have lived your life to the fullest, I think. Now we have here his or her skill is actually increase the gathering speed of all resources, which is really good. And first 2 million resources gathered in the natural day will be 1.5 times as many, which is good for Diao Chan. So there are players that have a max Diao Chan. For me, I haven't really maxed her out because I prioritized other heroes. But this one also increases your troops load by 20%, which is really, really good. Plus another windfall and efficient harvest. I'm not going to mention the details when it comes to the skills that I have already mentioned. Now, Darius is also another one. Although it doesn't have a signature skill for gathering, it has this one, the efficient harvest also. And this is the supply transportation, which gives you gathering speed and troop load, which is, this is really, really good. So I use them as a combo with my King Derek, with Diao Chan, and Darius the Great. So I make them my main gatherer. So you must have a main gathering troop, wherein those gathering troops or main gathering troops should have the best abundance troop plus troop load, and also you can add in gathering speed. But I think the best one to get to give them is abundance and troop load, because they are the troop that I use for my alliance center, which will give me a lot of gathered resources after they come back to my city. So they are the best farmers in the game for me, in my opinion. If they are all maxed out and everything, especially Diao Chan, that is going to be epic. And they have one of the best gathering speeds in the game, plus they have extra troop load. Just give them additional abundance and full store, they will be really, really good for you. So that is one of my main gatherers, and actually that's my main gatherer. Now we also have the second one. You should have a second one, especially if there are times that you have a rich farm. So once you have a rich farm, you will have extra gathering speed on your rich farm. So this will actually give you extra gathering speed, and it has way more resources in it. So with that said, since your main troops are focused on the alliance center, you must have a secondary gatherers, which is why I have these guys here. Also, before we continue with the second gatherers, make sure that all your gathering heroes have all their talents tick with your gathering. This one, gathering speed, you increase your speed. There's also gathering load here, not gathering load, but gather resources that have increased extra gain after you finish your gathering. So you must tick all that and make sure that you have all those available with your troops. So there is always going to be something like that, like this one, another gathering speed here, and you are always going to have that for a gathering hero. So as you can see, another gathering speed here. So there are heroes that have multiple of this, and there are heroes that are, or does only have like one. On the second gathering lineup, I have my YSS here. Although we have here increased gathering speed by all resources, although the name is different, but almost the same when you see the skill. But this one also converts 10% lost unit into lightly wounded unit. So this is actually very useful if you are on the stages wherein your gatherers can actually be hit. So this is going to be useful during those times. Also, you have here another efficient harvest, which we all know are gathering speed. But Queen Dido is also a good hero for gathering because she has the efficient harvest and also the supply transportation, which Darius have, which gives you gathering speed number one, plus your troop load is increased again in here. You can also use Queen Dido in exchange for Derek and the other lineup for your this one. You can actually also change your Queen Dido here for your King Derek because of the troop load, because they are the ones used in the Alliance Center, but I prefer it to be divided into two so that I have two major gatherers. But you can also do a Queen Dido in exchange for Derek here, and then Queen Dido, Diao Chan, and Darius could be the best that you can get your troops with because of the troop load that they have on their skills now. And then of course I have here a epic now, an epic hero for gathering. So this guy right here has the rapid gathering, which is the rare ones. Most of the epic heroes has this, which increase gathering speed like your other skills earlier. So they also have the load boost, which is really, really good. This one also increases your gathering speed and your troop load. So these are also good. That is why I placed him here in this lineup also to get the, as I've said, guys, I have two major farmers here. So they are the ones I used for the rich resources, so they can get that speed up on the speed gathering, on the gathering speed, and they can get all that troop or all that load in one get go, or in one go. Now, for the rest of my gatherers, they are gatherers that I think I have almost the same levels of gathering speed and troop load. So on all of my troops, I have extra resources gathered. On all of my troops, I have more lightly wounded, or sometimes it will convert from deaths to living. So that's what it basically means. And I have two major farmer that I have with me. But I can still upgrade these heroes to have more gathering speed and troop load in the future when I don't need my other skill scrolls with my other heroes and such. I think that's your gathering day for your troops. Now, there is also another trick that you can use on or before your gathering day. For example, you have a purple one here. This is 30%. So imagine if you have like 190k troops in one march, and you're going to farm. Let's say you're going to farm. You need to farm more than 24 hours, I think, in order for you to max it out. But the key here is when you pop that buff and your troops are outside the city, until your troops go back to your city, those troops that are outside the city will still have that amount of troops until they return to your city. So for those of you guys who doesn't know this trick, so there, I have revealed it with you guys. So you only need to use this though before the day of the gathering, because on the day of the gathering, I don't think that you need it. So just make sure that your troops are near the tiles that you're going to get. So sometimes that's what I do. I don't really need a 6 or level 6 on everything. I just need to make sure that I'm farming stones so that I can get the gathering speed and everything. And on if I'm competing, I always use cavalry as the troops. Even if you're a swords, an archer, whatever your troop type is, I use cavalry march so that I can move from point A to point B faster. So that's actually one of the tips that I can also share with you. So number one is buffs. Use your troop capacity buffs. Maybe you can use also your troop capacity buffs on the day of the gathering, whatever makes you feel all right. Now, I'm revealing this to you because not everyone knows this. You can use your troop capacity buffs a day or two before the farm event or the gathering event, and make sure that you use it or you max all your troops out with the resources, so that on the first on day 3 you will have a lot of points already. You will know how much that is, plus the troop load from your mounts and everything, and the rings. It will really give you a lot of points. So here, I don't recommend you guys to be spinning more than 120 in each advent wheels, because the advantage of having only at 120 at max is you're going to have the 80 difference here. As you can see, there is an 80k empire coins difference until you get the 200, and then 100k difference after each of this one. So you're going to have extra just 15 pieces of a hero medal with 80 spins. Wherein, if you only go to 120, the only thing is that you only have like 60 difference here. But from 20 to 60 is 40 difference, which is still a good one because this is 15 and this is 10. So there's actually a difference. Now, from here up to here, that's only 15. You can do a 120 at max as a free-to-play or low spender from my recommendation. And then, since there are going to be a lot of this advent wheel for the season, divide your time or divide your empire coins on each of the available wheels for your hero. So sometimes you have like 4 or 5 times that your hero, the hero that you want on the advent wheel is going to come back. So make sure that you only spin like 120 at max. Sometimes I just do 60 spins for the hero that I want, and then I max out all the advent wheel. And then when I know that it's almost the advent wheel is almost finished, what I'm going to do is go to 120. So that's actually what I do. You can also do that. So for me, maxing out all your empire coins on the gathering day is a no-no, because it will not give you a huge difference or advantage when it comes to the points. You will get, let's say, on 595 spins, 595,000 points. That is 500k empire coins, which is a lot, in my opinion. So for me, you don't really need to go that far, like how my acquaintance does that. So I don't want to mention the name, but he did that. Although he wants the hero on the MGE. But as I've said, it will be more efficient dividing your empire coins to all the available wheels. That's why also sometimes you can see me using a hero. Like when I used Sugliang, I waited for the almost the end of the wheel before I was able to max him out to 5 stars. So that's what you can do. Also, this is good for low spender. So make sure that if you learned something from this video, to leave a comment, because it's really important for me to see that you guys really are learning something from my videos. That really pumps my blood up to make another one that is going to be useful for the new players, or maybe some players that are veterans that doesn't know some of the other things that we know. Please like and share so that every other players from your server maybe, or your friends, that they will know this tricks that we have here on the video, or they will know all about arranging or setting up their farmers or gatherers, and how to be efficient with your civilizations and everything that we have talked about in this video. Have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of our MGE series. And hey, click on this video right here for more awesome TITOBODS content. Thanks for watching, you guys, and TITOBODS out.